Do you have too many zucchinis? I will show you how to make the best zucchini tart. You will make a quiche crust out of 250 grams of flour, 125 grams of butter, 3 tablespoons of water, 1 pinch of salt, and 1 egg. The number one important thing with a tart crust or a quiche crust is that you make sure that your ingredients are actually cold. So even your water should be ice cold. This will help your dough come together much more easily. I like to use my Bosch machine, and so you are going to mix it until it comes together just like this. And then what I like to do is I'll take it out and I like to actually put it into the shape of a ball. Now with this one I actually use spelt flour, but you can also use all-purpose flour. It's up to you. I like to use spelt flour. Next, we are going to cut our zucchini, and in the meantime, my dough is resting in a saran wrap in the fridge for about 30 minutes. Once you're done cutting your zucchini, you're going to start with rolling out your dough. Now you can see right here, there's some little rips in there. That's because my dough was not chilled enough, and it's also because I am using spelt flour, which is a lot more softer than regular all-purpose flour. However, I do like the taste to it. I like to roll it out, and then I will fold over my dough over my rolling pin, and then I will actually just kind of like gently and loosely put it into my quiche pan. What I like to do is I'll just kind of gently push it all in. The number one thing with tarts or with a quiche is that you don't want to stretch your dough. If you stretch your dough, what will happen is as soon as you pop it into the oven, it will all shrink, and then you are going to see your crust not looking kind of perfect the way you would want it to. Then I like to also just kind of use my rolling pin, and I like to roll over the top of the crust right there. And as you can see, it then easily comes off. Any leftover pieces, I'll just fix where there's areas where maybe it's a little bit uneven. And then you are just going to continue to get your perfect crust. I like to chill my crust in the freezer before, and then we are going to add some homemade pesto. This is just basil, pistachios, olive oil, parmesan, salt, and pepper, and that's all. You're going to add that. You can also use store-bought, and then we are just going to take our zucchini. I also threw some eggplant in there. We're just going to kind of like put it into our pan like this, and then we are going to bake our quiche or zucchini tart at 350 to 375 depending on your oven for about 45 to 60 minutes. You pull it out and it looks that. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments below.